I'm Sarah B. I'm from Zamunda crew, and I'm from France. La France, vive la France! I'm Algerian. My parents came to France before I was born to find a job and to have a better situation than in Nigeria. I started when I was 11. I was boring in my neighborhood, and my neighborhood was kind of ghetto, so I was only with my friends doing nothing in the neighborhood and just chill and doing bad things when you have this age. And I remember Manuela came, and Manuela, she's my partner right now. Like, she just crossed us and she asked me, yeah, come to practice. And I say, yes, let's try. And then that's how I started dancing. Like, I was never interested by hip hop culture or about b-boying or b-girling. I started like that because I was bored. And then I never stopped. When I was young, we were not so many biggers with like a strong character, your own thing, you know, your own way to dance. And right now we see like many biggers doing crazy moves, and I'm really proud of this because I'm like, whoa, you know, like me, I'm getting old, so I'm like, yeah, that's good that the new generation like push themselves to do like crazy moves, like hard moves. But I will say that that's not the most important. The most important is to be you, to find yourself in your dance, because we have all different bodies. The funny thing is my parents, they never see me dancing. It's been 18 years now that I'm dancing, and they don't know anything about my job and about what I'm doing when I'm leaving home. Sometimes I feel that I will be like really happy if they see me dancing like one day, maybe doing my theater show or for an event, for a battle. But the opportunity didn't came. So, and I hope one day they will discover what I'm doing. My job is to do theater show. So when I'm rehearsal, I'm dancing all the day, and then the night I'm getting really tired to go to practice. But sometimes it's really hard to do both, to do theater show and to battle and to have a normal life, because I'm traveling all the year and I don't see so much my family, my friends. I had to fight to be here today because it was not easy. As I say, my family doesn't understand what I was doing, so I was like, yeah, I was going to practice, and they were like, no, you don't go. So I was like, yeah, I'm going. And it was really hard in my family. For me, I success in what I wanted to do. I can dance. So now I'm just different than when I was started. I'm just in peace.
What's up? This is B-Girl AT from Finland. I represent Flomo Crew and B-Boy and B-Girl Dojo. I've been dancing basically my whole life, but I've been breaking since 2004, and here I am. I've been dancing other dance styles before I was breaking. I took a lot of dance classes. Like, I started with some kids ballet when I was 6 years old, but then I started like going more into the hip hop and freestyling. And I saw breaking for the first time around 2000. And that was Bomb Funk MC's music video. It was a Finnish band that was very popular. My little brother was breaking, but I started 2004 when I saw actually my crew, Flomo Crew, had a workshop. And when I saw them dancing, it was like magic how their like all the steps, all the footworks were like so smooth and like magic. So I was like hypnotized. So that changed my life. My biggest inspirations in the beginning were, of course, Finnish B-boys and B-girls. And I could say Taija, and she was like my biggest mentor during the years. And she started teaching me, she took me to her travels, to battles, and I really saw what breaking is about. Like, I really saw it from a close distance, what it is to live a B-girl life. I think because I've been dancing like other dance styles before I was breaking, I think that also gave like a special groove for my dance. So that gave me like my way to move, and that makes me a T. Dancing has given me a lot of confidence, and it has helped me to find myself better and my identity. And I think this also gave me a big confidence that if I want to achieve something, I can do anything I want if I just put in work and put all of my heart and all of my soul into it. Anybody can achieve anything. B-Boy and B-Girl Dojo is my and B-Boy Focus's online dance school, and we've been running it for 3 years now. We've been basically putting everything that we've learned during all of the years of breaking into the dojo. There is techniques, vocabulary, and there is our philosophies, ways to find your own style and your own character and your own confidence. We always want to keep it really deep, and for us it's very important that all the stories that are not written go also to the next generations after the pioneers are not telling the stories anymore.
Show your love for B-Girl AT!
When I got the invitation to judge in BC1 finals, it was a big honor for me to be part of this lineup, and I was really happy about this. Actually, when I was sitting there, I felt like I was feeling really confident and really sure of my decisions, so I was feeling really good and really happy about this, that it was nice. I think girls should also trust their own style more and not to try to be like the next best version of guys. So that's kind of like my style too. I make all the details very powerful. I don't do the craziest flips or tricks, but I try to make all the details very beautiful and on point.
Hey, this is Jazzy Jes with the most finesse from the legendary Rocksteady crew. I'm from Thun, Switzerland, here at the Yard Dance and Culture District. I'm raised and born here in Thun, Switzerland. It's a very small place out here. And my mother used to dance ballet. I started dancing with 11. I always wanted to do something like that. But I didn't really start with breaking. I just got into breaking later. When we got more guys in our crew, they were always practicing breaking. And as more as I went to practice, there were some girls, they didn't practice as much anymore. So I was a lot of time, just a few girls with them. And we got so inspired because we fell in love with it. We saw them, we watched them, they were so dedicated to it. And we liked it. And later on, when Alien Ness came to Thun, Switzerland and lived here for 2 years, he started training us more. So that is when the whole focus for myself changed into breaking. I was never a person who was very strong mentality, had my own opinion. I was always very shy. Couldn't say my own opinion to someone, always thought I have to agree with something. So dance or the hip hop culture learned me discipline. It learned me to stand up back again if I fall. It taught me as well to just believe in something and fight for it. This is really something I think I wouldn't be the person I am today if I wasn't involved in that whole culture. The last 2 years, I was very thinking deep and got back into myself because I wasn't doing that well with my health, so I had to think about a lot of stuff. And when I was asking myself, okay, why are you doing this? Because this always needs a lot of strength and a lot of force, but it's simple because it's my passion, it's my life. I love this art. It keeps me alive and I can't think about something else anymore. Now I'm working 30% in an office. I run a school now since September 2017 here, the Yard Dance and Culture District. It's a place for, I would say, for the whole hip hop culture. We want to have a place as inspiration for many artists. If it's art exhibitions, if it's come here, you're welcome just for dancing. We even have a day which everybody can come for free just for exchange whenever they want. So yeah, next to the school I teach here, we have show groups, we teach, we coach them, train here, traveling a lot. I have a little side hustle. I'm doing a Jazzy Sensation, that's my jewelry brand I have. I just love to be creative, like creativity, artist, is everything I love to do. This is like from one thing, I get the inspiration out of the other thing. To me, it's beautiful to see that now B-girls are getting more shine, because I remember when I started, there were girls, and even girls way before me, but it wasn't that spread out. Like in the last few years, it started to change. The girls getting more shine, the level of the B-girls raised a lot. It was last year that Ayumi got invited into the final. I think that was really like a milestone to set, to say, hey, let's invite the girl, because they are fighting the same, they sweat, they train, everything is the same. So it was about time that the girl get invited into this, because there's so many B-girls who has the same and sometimes even the higher level than certain guys. So I think that for me was like the favorite moment. I'm very happy that Red Bull BC1 is coming back to Switzerland. I mean, it started here. I've been never to a final, so I'm excited and very looking forward what's gonna happen here.
I'm B-girl Ayumi from Body Cluj, Japan. I have been dancing for almost 14 years. I started dance like when I was in Canada for studying English. I was so shy person, like I couldn't get many friends over there. It was so hard. And then I was thinking like I should do something like new things. And then one day I went back to Japan for summer vacation, and then my sister asked me to go to jam, and I'm like, okay. I had nothing to do, so I just went there, and then I watched like b-boy jam. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And then like next day I went like practice sport, and my sister told me have to do 6 steps or like a chair. That's how I start getting into the b-boy. Yeah. When I start breaking, my personality a little bit changed. I was more like, before I was more shy. I cannot talk to people like front of many people. But like after I like start dancing, I felt like, because I need to show them like how I am. So like it helps me a lot to change.
Okay.
In Japan, it's kind of normal to have a normal job and doing the dancing. Sometimes like, I get so tired, but I don't know, every day when I go training, it makes me more happy for my life. If I get very tired for daytime, when I go my practice night, I feel good. So like, it always helps me to have good balance for my life.
B-girl, Ayumi!
It was amazing things when I get contact from like the BC1. I got like, I never think I can be there in my life. So I'm like, I was so happy. So excited, and my whole crew member was so surprised for that. Like, at the same time, it was so honor for me to be there, to compete with like that much high-level people. You know, that was amazing experience for my life. Never like give up what they want to do, and if they try really hard, like that, like their dream will come true, like for sure.
Hey, what's up? I'm B-girl Kate from Ukraine. I represent South Front Crew. I was born and raised in Ukraine, in Kharkov. I was growing up in love, so I can't say like, I mean, you know how some people have difficult situations, like, yeah, but in spite of all, I still continue doing it. Like, I was just taking my time. My family loves me and I love them too. And everything I started, they always support, they always believe in me. So that's how I make the first step to success, because they supported me all the times. I started in 2009. Just randomly went with my classmate to extreme dancing, that's how it's called. I didn't know much about breaking abroad. Like, I just started getting into it, and the first thing I saw is just Ukrainian b-boys and b-girls. And for me, it was like competition mode, because I saw like they killing it, and me, no. That's how I try to get to their level and like be on the same level with them. You can see how many Beagles appeared for the last probably 5-6 years. And Beagles, they're super strong. Like, I need to get power too, because as for Japanese Beagles, such as Ayumi, Narumi, Ami, and other girls, they're like super powerful. I don't know what they eat, but it's so amazing how they can do power. Like, they can do everything, and footwork and top work, they have like that musicality, originality, and that's what I need to get too, get more powerful. I need to ask for a secret from them. You know how the big girl lifestyle is almost same. For example, you're a big girl, you dance, you go to the jams, here, there, blah, blah, blah. Then you find someone, make kids, and then like, it seems like, yeah, that's it, you know? It's hard probably to have family and enter, but for example, Jazz Skills, she inspires me. Like, I can see like, no, it's not over. Like, no, you can have family, you can still travel, continue your legacy, be judging, be entering the jams, and like, yeah, this is very inspirational. Break Mama. That's how you can be sure that it's not over. You can be in hip hop forever. But also, as for Red Bull BC1, as for big competition like this, I feel like it's for Beagles, it's also like a good chance to show your best. It's cool when I enter the jam with b-boys and I can smoke some b-boys, so it's cool for me. But as for big competition, when you can get more recognition and to build your career, I think it's for Red Bull, it's a good idea to have Red Bull BC1 for Beagles. One day I had like a small conversation with Max, and I used to have a job like long time ago. It was 2 months, and he asked me like, do you like it? I was like, no, not really, but I just trying to make money because with breaking I can't. He's like, why? If you accept breaking as a job and give it for like, for example, 5 hours daily, it's not about just breaking, like practicing. You can watch battles, you can read books, you can meet people, you can contact or like do everything what connects to breaking. That's how you can make a job like this, you know? If you're gonna accept it as a job, seriously, you're gonna make money, you can travel, like, that's what really motivated me to continue that bigger lifestyle. And I'm really thankful he told me that.
I'm big girl Narumi, represent Body Carnival Crew Japan. I've been dancing 70 years. When I was a teenager, I was so bad. I didn't go to school, and I wanted to change my life. And I tried many things, like snowboard, skateboard, surfing, dancing. And I went to school, took some class, and I found breaking. When I start, I saw the many video from USA, and then my teacher is Ichigeki from Japan. And at that time, I feel the most important things is originality. So when I start, I try to make some moves myself and show the people what is my personality on the dance. When I see the young girls, they have good, like basic stuff more than me. So they can do everything, like power moves, stop rocks, footworks. But sometimes they don't know about flavor or something because they learn from teacher and then they know how to use their body, but they don't know how you show the people their personality. But sometimes, not everybody. For me, dance and personality is very similar. When we grow up as a person, we can grow up as a dancer too.